Excuse me. Thank you. How are you this morning? Um, Please don't be too cringy or scary. Hi, how are you? What you guys want to talk about? Any topic. I gotta do my hair. Why did I see you on live today? Well, the whole weekend I haven't been on live. I took a break. Um, just trying to get myself in order and not feel emotionally drained or feel overwhelmed. So I just took a break. I think I'm gonna start doing that because I just, spend time with myself and also focus on what I'm doing. Thank you, guys. I'm from the United States. Has are you guys? Do you guys drive for Uber? That's on here. I just want to know because I've been hearing like crazy stories from, TikTokers talking about, doing Uber Eats or just being a regular driver, and they just run into crazy people. People pepper spray them and things of that nature. And I just want to know, have y'all experienced that? Thank you, Michael. Have you guys experienced that? You must be tired of getting hurt by dudes all the time whenever you go shopping. You know what? No, not really. I used to, but it's just things just been so weird. There's just a lot of weird people. So I really don't be want to talk to guys, especially in public, because a lot of guys have a lot of mental health issues, and you don't know what people are incapable of doing. So I don't really speak to people. I do what I need to do and get the heck on. Um, just people just crazy out here. And then most time guys don't even want to have a conversation. They're just looking for a sexual preference. They just want the ideal of you, but they don't want to be like real dating or try to get to know you and things of that nature. They just want to sleep around, and I don't have time for that. So, mm-mm. Dodgy? No, I think some guys they just don't know how to approach a woman, and then most of them just have mental health issues. They talk about a woman, they dog a woman out, and then they got a gospel their friends. Oh, I did this or I did that, and you just don't have real men out here. You just don't. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. A lot of men don't want to be men, and it's sad. I just get tired about why you don't date nobody or things and that, and that was like you must be gay. And no, what another woman gonna do for me? What another woman gonna do for me? I do want to date. I want to date good men, not no whack men that just want to just get in your panties and then go about their business. No, a lot of guys don't want to have a conversation, like to get to know you. They just want to get in the bed with you. It just, I don't know. This generation is weird. It's weird. It's sad. They don't care. They passing diseases around. People just don't care no more. So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm not dating. It's a toxic atmosphere. It's a lot of hatred. People want you to be moody, um, moody and miserable. That's the key. So you can be pretty all you want to, ladies, but a man gonna be a man. They're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna cheat, have a little side piece. I don't care you married, been family man. They're gonna do it regardless. They were showing that on Lifetime yesterday. He have a family. He was out there cheating. Having him a good old time. And once again, that's how diseases and stuff start. And you have a psychopath. Oh, people don't want to hear about that or talk about that, but that's the truth. What makes me turn on when the guy's very intelligent, have a great conversation, that would turn me on. It's not about sex. It's talking about life or, past experience like childhood, like the good times. And you can relate, like, yeah, I remember that came out and, things of that nature. That turns me on because it's like, okay, I got a person I can relate to. And not lying. Like, if you have children, let me know. I really don't want to date nobody that have kids because it's just too messy. Of course. Yeah, you're right about that. You don't care about rich guy or not. Rich guy. Let me say this because a lot of people probably think I'm a gold digger, whatever the case may be. Um, if you're financially stable, that's good. I don't care too much about money. I just care about the person that's doing something positive. They're not out there in the streets. What was it? K Ko what your name saying? Doing stuff you don't have no business doing, but you're doing something proactive. That's the person that I really would love to get to know and date because I'll feel more comfortable and safe around. And they have something to want to establish in life. And that's not trying to be a player, but, trying to look, just want something real. You could have been dating and, things didn't work out. You could have been dating somebody, I was dating this person, but, I came to a conclusion that, we just wasn't on the same accord or the same page. Because the guys that, I thought that were going to work for me because I knew them since growing up, when I was little. But, people change, that they have insecurities. And they have insecurities, they drink, and I don't drink. So people feel like, oh, she don't turn up enough, or, she, what guys be saying, oh, she acting sedity, or whatever the word y'all be saying. No, it's just a lot of people just don't drink. It is what it is with that. Like, you should be happy that that person don't drink. And then later on, if they do a lot of drinking, then you looking at them crazy, like, what you doing? Why you doing all that? Why you, being an alcoholic? Because everybody want to be living the fantasy life. Everybody want to be a rapper, and everybody want to be like these other people from love and hip hop and things in that nature. So, and I'm not like that. I just want a regular life. I just want to be with somebody that appreciate me. So, Logan, that was my question to you. Things disruptive people, but yeah, that's a good dudes around. Yes, I guess. I don't know. What's up, Hayes? Nope. I just, to be honest with you, God, the gentleman is in here. I just don't really believe in that love stuff. I just feel like it don't work out for me. And people say I'm mean or whatever the case may be. Oh, you just haven't got the right person. I have trusted people. They have good intentions. They could act like they got something going on. Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not like that other guy. And most of the time they're gonna do this. They do the same thing. Honestly. I don't care. I just been through a lot of stuff you guys just don't know anything about. So, you know. Hayes, I appreciate you. Let me say this one more time. I do not interact with guys over the internet. I don't date people on the internet. I learned that lesson before, and I will never do that again. Okay? I appreciate you, but you need to find somebody that's around you. I'm not trying to look for nobody on the internet. The person got me messed up really bad, and I don't do that. So you gotta look for somebody yourself that's around you. I don't do that internet stuff. I did it one time and it cost me. I thought the person would have been okay. I thought, it was gonna be my happily ever after. They were no good. They were no good. That's why I say dating. I just feel like it's just not for me. Um, it don't work out. Guys be so rude and disrespectful towards me. I'm not wearing revealing clothes. Um, yeah, I'm just not. And they still bash me. They still dog me out. They don't want to open no car doors. They just don't. And especially for black women, we have the hardest in dating. Whether it's dating outside of your race, whatever the case may be, black women, we have the hardest. Well, I never dated outside of my race, but I'll be hit on by different guys. And, I'll be like, it just, I don't know. I just need somebody to step up. If you're really serious about me, you have to step up. Not just because you're trying to sleep with me and get in my panties and all of that. Nah, we don't do that over here. We just don't do it over here. Well, Hayes, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just being honest. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not finna date nobody over the internet. Mm-mm. Especially now, you got psychopaths. Cause Hayes, we not getting together. I'm sorry, babes. I don't do that. I told y'all my story. I dealt with somebody like that. We was he wasn't sexual, but he was just very supportive of me. He was supportive of my channel. Then he just turned, he flipped the switch. And it just I attract narcissist men. I don't know why. Um, it just dating just don't work. What's up, Ben? For me. And I just get tired of people, oh, you just need to this and that, and it just don't work. It don't work for me. I have been having heartache after heartache, disappointment after disappointment, and I'm just like, I'm at a point I don't want to date nobody. I just don't. I'm just at a point in my life I just don't want to date nobody because I can't trust people. I just can't. I'm good, Hayes. Thank you. I know you'll find somebody, and you will. But for me, I'm not dating. I'm not trying to look for nobody to date. I'm sorry, but I'm at a point I can't. Any more questions y'all want to ask me? Or just a general topic? Because I know. Oh, this girl was talking about this guy she was dating. Had, I mean, it's kind of graphic. I don't think I'm going to say it, but it's just, I don't know, just a lot of wicked things going on in the world. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know if people be on that demon time or what. Oh, I ain't putting no. Okay, can you stop sending me stuff? Thank you for the love and support, guys. Letting this dry a little bit. But yeah, I don't know why people get mad because I say that I don't want to date. I mean, everybody has to understand. Everybody not brought up the same way. Y'all have to understand that. And it's not because she got trauma. It can be that, but she deal with it. But you know, you just have to just be reminded just to love yourself. And I think that's why a lot of things wasn't working out for me because of the dating. Thank you so much. But it's just that I just keep it real with y'all. I'm not finna sugarcoat a lie. I'm not in fairy tale land. I'm not naive. It just whatever things that I experienced was very hurtful to me. And I just wonder why I'm going through so much? What did I ever do? And dating I thought, I would have somebody to talk to, meet, but guys just have negative intentions. Oops. And that hurted me for the longest. Like, I was dealing with someone that I really cared about, thought that, we'll be into something more down the line in the future, but it didn't because they was lying and then guys get jealous too, whether y'all believe it or not, guys do get jealous of females because guys want to see females beneath them or they want to have access to you. They want to control you, tell you what to do, what to wear, how to wear your hair. You're not gonna do me like that, and that's why I don't date either. Cause it's just been a lot of men that been like that, trying to control me. No, you're not gonna do that. I'm not. I'm not dressing like these celebrities. I'm not showing my body. I'm dressing nice. I dress nice like Zendaya. Who else dressed nice? Like Zendaya, Selena Gomez. When they be in the public, I dress like that. But they wanted me to dress more down. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be with you. And they get mad or try to be cocky and funny. I'm not finna. Oh, so you want me to look like a geek so nobody won't talk to me? No. If you're not confident in yourself and you try to make me feel less confident in myself, we're not gonna be together. Or we're not gonna have no association. We're not gonna be friends at this point. No. I have dealt with guys like that. They have a lot of insecurity issues. They like to give you mixed signals. They want to play mind games. Um, you know what I'm saying? And then I have trust issues. No, you have controlling issues. You want to control somebody. I'm not finna. Mm-mm. Nope. It's easy for somebody to say something to you, say the right things, but then it can be a very disappointment at the end. It's my Rihanna makeup. I'm just being honest. Whether people like it or don't like it, get mad, leave the live. I'm honest because God put me on this platform to be honest. I'm not trying to seek validation. I'm not trying to be known. Thank you, Ben, for certain things. I'm not on here shaking my butt. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not trying to get attention. That's not what I came on here for. Okay. Um, a lot of you all ask me, do I get asked out a lot? And I don't get asked out a lot. It's mostly like a passive aggressive. A lot of guys like to try you and they want to see that they can get access of you. A lot of guys want to see if you're really vulnerable. Like, do you really you need a man? And no, I'm not vulnerable and I'm not needy for a man, if that makes sense. Some people get upset about that. And some people just be like, oh, she thinks she's too good, or this the case may be. No, I don't think I'm too good. but I am good. I am better than you because of your way of thinking, the way you perceive me to be something that you didn't even try to get to know me. You just looking at the outer aspect of me. You're not trying to get to know my inner self. So it's always guys that are insecure, and that's what I attract. I attract narcissists, insecure men that want to be controlling, and I'm not going to go through that. Thank you. Yes, Ben. Yes, I'm very intelligent on both platforms. I do makeup hacks. I do reaction, and then I'm gonna start doubling down doing reaction on current events in my shorts more, as well, because people can understand me and see my reactions. So I'm gonna do that. Involved with my makeup, whether people like it or not, is something that people can understand. And I also want to say thank y'all so much for getting my emotional video about healing. I thank y'all so much because I worked it so hard on it. Um, I got quotes from different um, actors or celebrities you guys may have seen on TV. I did that. It took me probably a good hour to do, but I wanted to be something valuable and understanding about don't give up, healing. And it wasn't just a message, not for you all, but it was a message for me because I've been going through a lot of pain during this month of June. A lot of setbacks and blockages and negativity. And I just wanted to express myself, my gratitude. I know what y'all feeling. And there's so much going on in the world. People being separated from their family with this ICE situation. Also this food stamps, Section 8, people being evicted from their homes. People don't have no cars because they can't pay because they've been laid off their jobs. And they have to go find these low quality workplaces that only pay $10 to $11, and wondering how they can make ends meet with that little bit of money. And then you don't really get that amounts of hours because people just want part-time, and then you probably have to work double, or you have to find you another job that pays a little bit more to exceed your needs. So it's thank you, Ben. It's a crazy ride out here. And then people trying to date, guys don't want to wash their butt. Girls when they got moon rocks in the back of their butt. And I'm just like, what is going on out here? Why people don't want to wash their behind? People still don't even want to wash their hands. People, you know, you know, blowing their gas. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And it's just people are very dysfunctional. Females too. They don't have feminine hygiene like they supposed to. Showing their body. I would say you naked, and it's just no values and no respect anymore. A lot of people lost all that. It's with the old going against with the younger female, or it's the younger female going against the older female. It's so much going on out here. Guys don't want to open the door for females. They don't want to take them to a nice restaurant. It don't have to be that expensive, but at least be a nice experience because you two can get to know one another. It's not just for a quickie. If you want to do that, you might well go to the strip club and do all that, whatever the case may be. Uh, it's just so much going on. There's no guidance. We don't have no leaders. Most of the people are deceased that were leaders here, and people just don't care. We have this generation of people that don't care about society, um, how they have their wives looking. Most of they have their wives let their wives dress like strippers or loving hip hop, and then when something go wrong, they want to call them a B, and then it's just like it's this. Everybody had this toxic relationship, so called marriage out here. A lot of people not married. People are not marrying for love. People are marrying for loneliness and financial support. That's all I can say. That's what people are being getting married for. People not really getting married for love out here. Um, some people are, but it's hard to find that because a lot of people, just like you said, don't have guidance. People don't want to grow up. Some people still want to be in that child field, and some people just don't want to take a woman serious. Some guys just don't want to be in a relationship. Unfortunately, it is sad. Dudes can be extremely immature. Yeah, guys are very immature, and you be like, "What did I ever do to you?" Let me give y'all a quick little story, right quick. Okay, so this person, it was a while back, and they was like, "Yeah, you remember him? You had a crush on him when you was little." I was like, I don't remember him." So, and he asked about my other cousin. I'm like, "That's not me. We completely different people. She's a lighter skin tone." So I was just side and eye, like, "You trying to be funny?" So he asked me. He said, "You want something to drink?" And I said, "No." I said, "No, I don't drink." So he stood there looking crazy. And I kind of like sat back. I should have said that, "No, I don't drink, but can you pass me, I can have a Sprite or something in that mix." I could have said, because I was sitting down, and that's at that time I was beginning my YouTube channel, this channel here. And thank you, thank you. And he didn't try to talk or have a conversation with me or nothing, right? So I think he was going around asking, my cousins or whatever about me. So, and I guess he wasn't interested. He said, "I'm finna go." And y'all think he came back around and said, "Hey, it was nice to meet you. Um, I'll see you later." And I'm not gonna lie, that did hurt my feelings because I'm like, dang, it was that bad. It was that bad because I said no thank you to a drink. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, did I do something wrong, or did I come across as something like, I know I was on my phone because, like, again, I was creating my content, but it was just that he was giving me like a, I don't know, insecure vibe, or he just, I don't know. But I just would have said, came back and said, "Hey, it was nice to meeting you." Could have shook my hand and went on about your business. So what y'all think? What y'all feel? Ben, what you mean? Always remember that pain is weakness leaving the body. So, is it because he was insecure? That's what I'm trying to understand. He was insecure about himself. He didn't quite see himself being with me because I wasn't, a drinker. What you mean? Hey, it's apps. What you mean? Abbreviate that. I need to hear from y'all. Tell me what y'all think because I just feel like, some guy like, "Oh, okay, cool," and then they'll go to a conversation, or "Would you like something to drink?" And, "Okay, I get you this." "How you been?" It's been a long time. You know, it's not like we gonna hook up. I mean, just saying, you okay, you have your options open, but it's just like it was like you looking at me like whatever. Like, oh, that what you said, I was being a stronger person. Yeah, it's just that I just didn't get it. I just fell off guard. I'm like, okay. You could just say, it was nice to meeting you. We could have went out sometime, or just say nice to meeting you and keep it pushing. And then there'll be the same guy saying, "Oh, I want a relationship and this and that," but then you in a toxic relationship, but you don't want to be with a good woman. I'm not gonna slow you down. If you want to drink, that's you, but I don't drink. I'm still gonna have a conversation with you. I don't understand when people say that you had to be social drinking and stuff. A lot of people don't drink. I don't like drinking. I used to do a little of that, but I didn't overdo it. But I just noticed like people try to get over on you when you do that. And I'm a female, and I'm very cautious of my surroundings. So people just don't like that. I think people just try to find a weak point. So when they are mad with you or they want to take advantage of you, they can use that against you. That's how I think. Now I might be wrong, but I mean, I just felt like that really hurted me. That still kind of hurt to me to this day. I think about 3, 4 years ago that happened. And, you could have said, you know, you didn't have to act childish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just said it was nice to meeting you, shook my hand. But you acting like that, I'm like, what the hell wrong with you? Because you don't know that person could be good for you. But see, I feel like a lot of guys are afraid of change. They don't want to change. They don't want to be responsible. They want to have accountability. And that really did. That really hurted me. And and ladies, you just have to be careful who you attract and who you invite into your personal space. Because a lot of people pretend they have good intentions, then they attack you. So um, I don't know. I guess I would never know what it's like to have a boyfriend or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I just feel like everybody just need to be by themselves for a minute, probably a while, and a lot of people need to have a restart. And it's just too much going on. A lot of people don't know how to communicate no more. A lot of people just, I don't know. You want something to drink? That's not how you approach a lady. Could say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. It's a pleasure to meet you. I know we probably haven't. You probably don't remember me because you was a little girl or whatever the case may be. Um, would you like to have something to drink? Do you drink? Yes, no, no. Okay, well, do you want a Sprite, water, something? That's how you approach. But yep, Jeffrey, you're right about that. It's just that people just don't know how to interact anymore. And I just won't never forget that because it's like, and they older than me and they acting like that. I'm like, I know I'm a little shy, but I just felt awkward. I felt awkward with that because I felt like, well, you could have I know you was introduced to me, but you could have said, "Hey, how you doing?" Start talking. And I ain't hear nothing back from that person. They saw me and he gonna look at me side eye. I'm like, I'm not begging for you. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna chase after you. I'm just not. That's not who I am. That was because certain people wanted us to talk, but we we don't have. If you feel like you insecure and you feel like you can't level up, then we just not gonna level up and we're not gonna talk to one another. That's fine. But that's why people try to be mad with me or get mad with me like I had this mechanism. Oh, she's mean, or she thinks she's all that, or she thinks she's above her means. She not gonna be with nobody because such and such. She don't do this. She don't do that. Let me say this. You don't know what I do. Um, I'm a respectful young woman. Don't cross me because I will get back with you. Um, I'm not wild. That's what guys look for. They're looking for wildness. They're looking for a fun time. I'm not looking for a fun time. I'm looking for somebody that I can really relate to, build something with, and really just feel inspired again. You know, um, that's what I'm looking for with someone that also, they can be handsome, average, but well dressed, well groomed, and wear their clothes up on them, not hanging, and just know how to just be themselves and make me laugh, and I can make them laugh. Just me being silly and clumsy, of course. But I don't know. It just a lot of guys like these wild women out here, psychopaths. That's who they attract, and that's what they like. They don't want healthy relationships. It don't matter you have a degree or bachelor, or you working in a higher up career, whatever, doctor, lawyer, whatever. The men still gonna do them. They're gonna cheat. You can be the baddest woman in the world. You can have a pretty face, nice figure, big butt, still get cheated on. Jeffrey, I'm not gonna change. I haven't changed all these years. I'm 31 years old. I don't have no kids. I don't have uh no boyfriend, nothing. I did have people that was stalking me. Had to cut that. I had to nail that in the bud. But I just that I dealt with a lot of craziness of guys, and they act like they are so innocent themselves. Knowing that they said something out the way. That's the thing I say about innocent. When guys try to pretend like they didn't do something, and then they be like, "Oh, you don't have to answer that. Oh, I was just asking." No, because you think I'm doing that, and that's your true intentions to get to me. That's what you want to do. That's what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, he talk about they'll try to camouflage. Oh, this guy, my friend, he was with this woman. She was half naked and this and that. You talking about yourself too, because you done did it. So a lot of people, like this guy said, I forgot his name on YouTube. I be looking at all these content creators on YouTube and TikTok, mostly YouTube. They talk about people, this generation, the real is the new fake. Like being real, if being fake, and then being real with yourself is fake. So fake is being real, and then real is being fake. Does that make any sense? I deal with a lot of fake people in my life. I have. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna help you do this and that." I have to learn to do everything on my own. I try. I be so frustrated. I have cried. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of people feel like, "Oh, if I help you, you gotta do this," and then a lot of people want to keep you from succeeding, lie to you, and then they try to make you feel guilty, make you feel wrong, like you in the wrong. And I'm like, why I'm lying? Why I'm lying? I'm not lying. I don't have to lie about nothing. So whether me trying to be in a relationship or have friendships, like with females trying to be friends, it don't work out either. It just don't work out. I don't know what it is. It just do not work out. It don't work out. They be so two faced, stab you in the back. Um, they don't support you. But you support them. You go out your way doing things for them, but they can't do it for you. So people come on here and tell me, oh, you must be the problem. Shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not living my life. You're not living through me. You see me, but you're not actually living, walking the same walk, doing the things that I'm doing. You don't know. I have been friends with females. They stabbed me in the back, talked about me. I was doing everything. I made sure that they was straight. And then that's what they do. Backstab me. Backstab me in the back. And friendships just don't work for me. Like dating, it don't work for me. I probably dated, well, y'all say date, because I only been probably out with them twice. That's it. Because you know why? Because the second date, they try to get in your panties, and I'm like, no, I don't know you. I haven't, okay, we'll go on the first date, be cool. Okay. You haven't heard from them about two to 3 months. They want to come back, take you out, then they want to get, no, I don't know you. You claim that you're working, but sir, I'm not finna sleep with you. I don't know nothing about you at all. If you really want to get to know me, we have to go on a date every month, at least 6 to 7, probably 8 months to really get to know you and go get tested because I'm not finna be sleeping with you. And if you don't want to do that, then you're not for me. Hit that door and goodbye. Yep, the devil always working. Always, always. Like I told you, this guy that I was dating when I was 19, he trying to come back. And I'm like, I mean, I forgive you, but we're not finna be cool. And that's the thing when guys feel like, oh well, I was young, I was dumb, and I want to forgive myself and this and that. That don't mean that we finna be friends and be talking. I forgive you. Move on. Stop trying to keep up with me. You do what you need to do. You want to be out there in the streets with the HOEs and everybody else. That's what you do. I'm not finna tag along with no nonsense. I can tell you this and that. Then I found out you have a baby. You didn't say that to me. But because you didn't say that to me because I blocked you. I had to. I had to block you. Because guys saying, why they keep interacting with me? Saying little short stuff, hey, such and such, hey. And I'm just looking at the message. I ain't responding. I'm just looking at it. Okay, what you want to say, hey, what you want to ask me? I'm not finna have a conversation with you. I'm not finna get back with you. And I told you that because you thought that I was playing with you. See, with me, I leave an impression on these men up here because you're not finna play me. Like guys to my, oh well, would you date a rich guy? This and that. Like somebody asked me, Leon. I told him I would date someone that is intelligent, that's doing good things. You're not in the street selling stuff. You have no business doing. You on the right path. You doing something positive. That's who I would date and involve myself with. I'm not. I'm not materialistic. That's why I was telling you guys I'm not finna go on here showing like the different clothing and I'm not finna do all that. I know we had our little childhood memories with the clothing. I remember that. But I'm not finna come on here and show my body because that's not what I am presenting on here. I'm over here representing real women going through real situations, jobs, dating, family, and doing reaction videos, story time, real life situations y'all don't know anything about, educating you guys on, um, makeup hacks, celebrity tutorials. That's what I'm on here for. That's what I'm doing. I don't go back to people from my past. I forgive you, but I'm not gonna never forget. And I'm moving on. I don't go back and forth with that insecurity, narcissist trying to be mind controlling, trying to control my life. No, I don't do that. I don't want that toxic atmosphere in my personal life, nor my professional life. I do not want. Either you're gonna be supportive of me or you're gonna be an a-hole. Yes, I protect my heart too. I protect my soul, not just my body, but my soul. Because these people will suck the energy out of you like vampires out here, make you look crazy, have mental health issues because what they did and how they was treating you. I don't have time for that. The guy that I was telling y'all that I dated when I was 19, he got mad because I wouldn't be intimate with him. And we wasn't dating like that, like every month. I haven't seen you a couple of months, and then you want to come back and you want to do that. And I hear what y'all be saying. Oh, these Atlanta women. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I said it. I don't care. But y'all know what part. But that's what they say. Okay. And it breaks my heart because it's like, dang, you're not trying to get to know me. You just trying to go on the basis of what people are saying. Then you see a beautiful woman that's well dressed, you acting insecure, you acting stupid, and then you have your family saying, "Oh no, she's not good for you," and this and that. Okay, and that's why your child stuck where they are. I'm just being honest. I don't want that same thing. That's why I'm being by myself, loving on myself, because I was attracting the same guys who are narcissists, trying to manipulate you. Um, narcissist, manipulative, mind control, um, and trying to be controlling of you, and also talk negative about you, bring you down. And the guy I was telling you about, he said I wasn't. Oh, you're not in school. You don't have a job. This and that. No, I did not. I just graduated from high school. I took a year off. I was helping my family then. Then the next year, when you wasn't around, I got stuff done. And that's the one thing too. I have seen this pattern. When I get stuff done on my own, I don't have no man around. Then when a man do come around, it mess up my flow. That's why I'm not trying to date because I'm really focusing on myself. 4th of July is coming. I'm be at work. I'm gonna be at work, but I think that's on a Friday, so I get off early. So hey, I'll be with the crowd. So, but nobody really don't celebrate stuff like that no more. I'm just being honest. It's not a holiday. It's not for us. Just be around your family because you don't know what stuff gonna turn out. That's all I can say. Some people go out have fun. That's good with them. I'll be at home, and I'm a homebody. I don't care what people say. That's just how I am. I always been alone by myself. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. It happens, and I just feel like maybe it was a protection for me. We're gonna hear that too, so I know I'm not gonna get no sleep that night. So, and I gotta get up and go to work the next morning. So, I probably definitely want to get up. Maybe we'll see. But I thank y'all for coming on this live. We talked about some good subjects on here. Thank you so much, and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more of me doing reaction videos, celebrity makeup looks. and also makeup hacks that you guys didn't know and very intrigued for your lady or ladies that are watching. Also for professional and commentary on movies and TV shows. I'm out here for it. And I think I'm going to start acting out scenes and doing my makeup. So it's coming out today at 12. So I hope y'all like it. I'm not going to say which movie it's from, but I will give you a hint. It's with Queen Latifah and it deals with beauty. That's all I can say. Y'all probably know the movie. So y'all watch out for that today at 12 o'clock. My shorts. So I pray that it blows up because I'm doing something different and I'm trying to double down on my shorts because you guys love my shorts more than my long form videos and be slow. So I think that if I double down on my shorts, do a little bit of makeup, a little bit of reacting to um just I put it up, okay, and doing reaction videos to real life events that's going on, I believe we'll be fine. So I'm doing that, and yeah, and my commentary on shows. So this Wednesday we're gonna do a commentary on Poetic Justice and Boys in the Hood. Y'all definitely gonna love that. So y'all love Harlem Nights. So I've been taking notes. So when we get to almost the end of movie reviews, I ask you guys more, which I would love to see. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all tonight. I'll make it kind of brief. I just want to make this one a little bit longer because I was off for the weekend and getting myself mentally situated and to heal and breathe. But yeah, so I will see y'all tonight. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. So tonight we will discuss about the shorts that I did and what y'all like and what you guys like to see next. All right. I love y'all. Have a blessed Monday, a new week, and July is gonna be a new beginning tomorrow. I love you guys. See you guys. Ciao.